Testing. Hi. The body needs sleep in order for the organs or other system of our bodies to repair themselves. Without this vital rest, we will not be healthy and safe anymore. Because why? When someone is exhausted and they are more prone to illness, which can cause us further harm. We often neglect ourselves by staying up all night doing work instead of going straight home, or without even taking time out or during these hectic days. Just like how people used to do back decades, at least like 2 decades ago, when before electricity. So accessibility everywhere throughout America, right? So that's what we're going to talk about. And welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. Okay, let me just let you know what happened to me last week. So basically, my wife, she made a pickled cucumber, and when I asked her, did you put any salt in there? She said no. So yeah, okay. So it tastes good and everything. I forgot. Usually she make it with salt, little soy sauce. What else? I forgot. Little vinegar and also sesame oil. So what I was eating there was fine. I had some earlier during the week. It was good too. But then this time, what happened was I saw the sauce, leftover sauce, right? We finished all the cucumber, right? So with the leftover sauce, I said, hey, sesame, I double checked with her, if it says salt in there. She said no. Then, I figured, to make my food a little more wet. I like to eat food with gravy, some wet, So I poured it in the rice, and then I just ate it. And then next thing I know, when I tried to sleep, what happened was, as soon as I was trying to sleep, then I was awakened suddenly, and then what I felt was like my leg got numb, and then my hands got numb. I'm like, oh no, it feels like I thought the kidney was acting up, because before I went to the hospital, like in October, that's what happened to me. That's how I feel. So I begin to just massage my hands, and this is the very important point. This is the large intestine 4, which is like right down it's the V, and it's right at the end of the thumb and the pointer finger. If you go down the pointer finger, right, you feel like there's a kind of like a indent there, and then if you poke on it, you will feel it. So that's the point. So I was working on it, and also I was shaking my legs too. What the shaking legs do is just create circulation into the legs, so it won't feel numbness. So anyways, so what happened was, then I couldn't sleep, but I was praying, and then I work on myself. I feel a little better. Then I still couldn't sleep. So I said maybe she come out and just double check on my blood pressure and see what's going on, right? Oh, 1 second. Here is little. So to check to see what's going on, and when I checked, my blood pressure was like 172/95. So that's a little scary, because so far with the treatment, with the medication, my blood pressure is always like less than 120, and sometimes 70 something, sometimes 80, but it never goes up to like 130 or 150. 130. It never go up to 170. So that was a little scary. Then I was like, keep on praying, and then I was like, oh yeah, I should take my medication, because what happens is I take my medication during maybe from 8 to 9 o'clock. That's when I take it. So I figured, I take it earlier, and see what happens, right? So I took it, and then thank God everything calmed down. So I was able to rest, and that's why I have to cancel the Thursday stream and also the Friday stream, just to make sure I'm okay, and make sure I get some rest. And then later on, I found out that I was thinking to myself, like, why all of a sudden I'm getting all this? Then I realized that I've been sleeping late, preparing for stuff, trying to get ideas and stuff, and do research, and sometimes I sleep about 1 or 2 o'clock. So lack of sleep increases your blood pressure. That's what I told you guys before, right? So if you lack of sleep, your blood pressure goes up, and when your blood pressure goes up, creates all these weird feeling, and then that's no good. And because during sleeping time is sleeping time, because the sleeping time needs for the body to recharge and everything. We'll go into more later. So okay, so that's what happened to me last week. So just to update with you. So thank God I'm okay now, and just have to be careful and try to sleep early or on time. So all right. So today's topic is we're going to talk about why sleep is so important. Why do you think sleep is so important? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know what's your opinion, or what do you think about sleep? Why is sleep so important, right? So where are we? Why sleep is important? Let me go to the chat and let us know, and let me know, and right? Why is it important? Let me know. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we'll talk about why it's important, but let's find out, like, how much sleep should you get? Well, put in the chat. Let me know how much sleep do you get? Like, for instance, you're now an adult now. How much sleep do you think you should get? Like, maybe 7 to 8 hours, or 9 to 10 hours, or sometimes 7 to 10 hours? Let me know. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let's go to the chat real quick. Hi, Steel. Welcome. Still saying, oops, let me just get. Still saying lung 1 is good too. Okay, lung to press for breathing, right? Okay. Lung 1 is good to press. Okay. Middle of the sternum point is a good point. Yep, that's the lung 1 area. Because it helps refresh the body, okay? And give you energy. Good, yeah. And 15 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So how much sleep you supposed to sleep? 15 hours in summer? No way. All right, let's go to what CDC said and the sleep expert says, right? How much time? Okay. If you are newborn, why is this out of place? Okay, over. Just pull it out a little more. Oops. Okay, all right. Okay, newborns is from 0 to 3 months. They're supposed to sleep for 14 to 17 hours. I guess still is a newborn, right? No, for infant, 4 to 12 months is 12 to 16 hours. So you are in that category. All right. That's summer for you. Wow. Okay. All right. Toddlers, for 1 to 2 years old, they usually sleep 11 to 14 hours. That's why baby sleeps a lot, right? I mean, the young kids sleeps a lot. And preschooler from age 3 to 5, they're like 10 to 13 hours. School-age kids, like from 6 to 12, it's 9 to 12 hours. Okay. And teenager from 13 to 18, 8 to 10 hours. So, and adults in 61 and older, and basically 18 and up is like 7 to 8 or 9 hours, depends on what age range. They said when you're 61 to 65 is 7 to 9 hours, and if you're 65 and up is 7 hours. So yes. Okay, so that's the amount of sleep you need, right? So let's see, why sleep? Why do we need to sleep? Why do we need to sleep? Put in chat, let me know why you need to sleep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me just let you know. Let me go through what you need to go to sleep then. Okay. All right. Why do we not go to sleep? Let's see. Reduce stress. Okay. How does sleep reduce stress though? Put in a chat. Let me know. And let's see. How does stress reduce chat? Reduce chat. Reduce. How does sleep reduce sleep? How does sleep reduce stress? Okay. All right. It reduces stress because why? Because you have muscle tension, right? So, when you have muscle tension, the body all tense, and when you sleep, it just help to relax the muscles, and he's, in a peaceful sleep, right? And when you stress, your heart rate is elevated, so which sound sleep requires the opposite, right? Slow down your heart rate and your breathing, and it also affect your digestive system. Often causing upset stomach and diarrhea or constipating, and that's why it's uncomfortable when you try to sleep when you have a excessive amount of stress, right? Okay, let's see here. Sleep late is though, so that's why. Okay, because it's hot in summertime. Okay, still, but this summer I'm going to use fan and ice. Smart, good idea. Maybe an AC will be better. All right, it's a better immune system. What do you mean by better immune system? It makes. So when you sleep, right, your body makes something called cytokines, cytokines. So which are protein that fight against infection and inflammation. Also, it produces antibody for your immune cells, and then it helps prevent by destroying the harmful germs. That's why when you sleep, it's important when you are. That's why it is important to sleep when you are sick or stressed, right? So the body needs more immune cell and protein, right? So that's why it helps. That's how it helps. It helps cell better in the immune function. Okay, all right. So it also helps lower the blood pressure. So when you sleep. So 1 second. Okay, so it's when like me, right? I have blood pressure problem, right? So what happened is because that I didn't take care. Number one, I didn't take care of my blood pressure. I let it escalate or let it alone, and then didn't take care of it. So what happened is it creates the blood pressure went up, and it affected my kidneys, and now I have kidneys problem, and it's called the disease is called FSGS, which something got to do with the glomerule, which is the kidney filtration part that's supposed to clean all the waste and stuff, but now it's stuck, so I'm having problem. But and also I realized that I was sleeping late too, even before before my hospitalization in October last year. So that's why sleep is very important, because if you don't sleep enough, you don't sleep at the right time and wake up at the right time, because what happens is your body. Okay, I'm gonna explain that later, so we'll hold on to that. Okay, all right. Let's go to the next point. The next point is, lower your blood pressure. Okay, brings you in better mood, right? So when you sleep, you get more relaxed, and your brain is more well rested, and of course, it's not like will not be confused, and that will cheer you up and give and make you in a better mood, right? Okay. All right. What's the next one? You sleep because biological process of the brain. What do you mean by biological process of the brain? So, during the sleep, the brain store new information and get rid of the toxic waste, and our nerve cells communicate and reorganize, which support healthy brain function. And the body repairs cell, restore energy, and releases molecule like hormones and protein. So as you sleep, it allows the cell to repair and regrow. Okay, and sleep repairs the cell to repair and regrow, and also if you have a problem with your muscle, it will help your muscle repair and protein synthesis and tissue growth, hormone release, and these processes are critical for our overall health. Without them, our body can't function properly. So let's see. Let's look at 4 stages of sleep. Before we go there, let's go to the check. Well, no, I don't want to get a portable one. It uses ice pack and only cools down the room. And 2 degrees cooler. My aunt say you don't know, you have to try it, but her friends got and that didn't work. All right, maybe you should just make sure you get it before the return date, I guess. Yeah. 1 second. Can't let bugs in the room either. Just saw huge wasp outside the window. Oh, okay. I think if you use air conditioner, it will help because they have that filtration unit, and blocks the bugs from coming in, I guess. So may as well just use a fan, which is just have a cooler handy. Okay, with extra bottles. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think maybe up in Vancouver, you probably don't need an AC, right? Because it's much cooler over there. Even though summer is hot, but it's still cool, right? Okay, let's look at the 4 stages of sleep. So what are the 4 stages? So in stage 1, which is a non-REM sleep, what it is occurs when you first sleep. It occurs when you first sleep, right? As your body enters the light sleep, light sleep, not the light. The light sleep, your brain wave and heart rate and eye movement slows down. And for about 7 minutes, it starts, goes to stage 1, which is non-REM sleep. Okay? And stage 2, which is stage 2 non-REM sleep. This involves light sleep just before deep sleep. So it's like second stage after the 7 minutes is a light sleep, right? Before and your body temperature, what happens is your body temperature decrease and your eye movement stop, and then your heart rate and muscular and your muscles continue to relax, and your brain wave briefly spike a little bit, then slow down. Okay, so this is part of this happens when it's stage 2. All right, let's see what stage 3 is. Stage 3 also non-REM sleep. So stage 3 and actually 4 deep sleep begins when your eyes. 1 second here, let me see. Okay, and when your eyes begins as your So begins this sleep, right? Your eyes and muscles don't move, and your brain waves slow down even further. So this sleep is restorative. Your body replenish its energy and also help repair all the cells and tissues and muscles. So in this phase, to feel awake and refreshed. So when you're in this phase, it will help you feel awake and refreshed the next day. All right, let's go to the stage 4, which is the REM sleep, right? At this stage, what happens is about 90 minutes after you fall asleep, and your eye begin to move quickly, side to side during the REM sleep. And in REM sleep, your brain wave and eye movement increases, heart rate and breathing is also in speed up, and dreaming happens during this time, and your brain is also processing information. And during this stage, making important in this stage, it makes it important for learning and also memory. Okay, before we go to the next one, oops, why is it moving? Okay, let me just lock that first. Okay. All right, before we go to the next, let's look at what Stu said just now. And too many mosquitoes here too. It wouldn't work for my Windows. Okay. And AC at night. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe they might be able to squeeze in or something. Have a big piece of wood to cover the whole area of the window. Okay, I see. And cause we face south, sun hits the balcony. Wood siding making it hot and okay. All right. Makes sense. Okay. That's cool. All right. Let's go back to the slide and see what's next to us here. Why is he not moving? Hello? Okay. What happens with lack of sleep? Okay. So, what happens if you sleep less? Let me know. Put in the chat. Let me know if you sleep less. What happened? Okay. Ooh, why is it? Okay. Let's. All right. Okay. When you sleep less, neurologically, what happens to that? What happens to your brain? What happens to your head? So memory and your ability to process information. So it impacts your cognition. That's going to affect your memory and your ability to process information. It also increase symptoms of depression. And disrupt neurotransmitters to the brain, which regulates your mood. And with high level of anxiety, the brain's anticipatory reaction increases overall and your anxiety level. So that's how it causes. And also it's increased the risk of breast cancer too. What happened is neurologically, with all these things that happen, melatonin decreases when you are exposed to light late at night, and it decreases the melatonin and disrupt the estrogen production, which can lead to breast cancer. So ladies, be aware. Okay. All right. And with neurological, let's not look at the heart function. So it affects if you sleep less. I mean, you don't sleep enough. It affects your heart function, right? Heart function. What do you think? What do you think it will affect? It will create risk of having a stroke. When you sleep 6 hours or less a night, the chances of getting a stroke is four times more than a person who sleep regularly. So make sure you get your 6 hours of sleep every day, or 7 is better. Depends on what your age range, but 7 to 8 hours is good. All right. So, and it also increases heart disease. Blood pressure decreases when you sleep. So if you don't sleep, that's what happens. Blood pressure goes up. So that's why it's important to sleep on time and wake up on time. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next point. Heart function, diabetes. Diabetes. So what? Oops. Okay. So diabetes in a health study, in a healthy young man, restricting sleep to 4 hours per night for 6 nights in a row. What happened to them? It will induce symptom of pre-diabetic. So, you have to be aware with that, because, sleep can also cause diabetic. Yeah. This is only like one study, 4 hours per night. If you sleep less than 4 hours per night, or you sleep 4 hours per night in 6 days in a row, 6 nights in a row, it will create, one second. My headphone went off, and what happened was it fell off, and then I stepped on it, and now the the thing broke. So I have to just play with it, and I have to probably get a new one. Okay, for 1 second here. Okay. All right. So pre-diabetic. Yep. Yeah, that's why it's important. Sometimes people think that diabetic only comes from eating too much sugar, but sleeping is also is part of it. So you have to make sure you sleep enough, right? Okay. Digestion. Digestion is important. Why is digestion important? Anyone? Put in the chat. Let me know why digestion is important. So poor sleep has a strong link to long-term inflammation that causes the digestive tract in disorder known as inflammatory bowel disease. So one study observed that sleep-deprived people with Crohn's disease were twice as likely to relapse as patients who sleep well. Yeah, so you have to make sure you sleep well, because if not, it will create digestive problem, and also if you have Crohn's disease problem, you will go back to having the same problem. Okay, and obesity, of course. Obesity. At first I thought obesity will lead to diabetic, right? Or diabetic, right? But it's the short sleep duration is one of the strongest risk factor for obesity. One study revealed that children and adults that sleep short duration were 89% and 55% more likely to develop obesity respectively. Wow, 55% is pretty high, right? Okay, so make sure we stay away from all this. How do we stay away from all this? We have to sleep on time and get well rested. Make sure we have sleep the hour that required, right? So how do we improve sleep quality? Let me know. How do you improve sleep quality? Put in the chat. Let me know. Maybe you need to get a better bed, right? Better mattress, right? Actually, yeah, I've been sleeping better because I used to have like lower back pain and stuff. And when I changed the mattress, it's the best because I used to have a firm mattress, and after a while, because of my weight and everything, it develops a it has a it has a hole it develops a hole in the mattress. So it's like, every time I move, my wife will like say, don't move so much, because when I move, she will fall into my little dent. Okay, so little indent. So she is important to get a good mattress. So like told some of you, when I came back from Hawaii last year, somewhere around this time last year, yeah. So we came back from Hawaii, and first thing we do is went out to get a Tempur-Pedic Tempur-Pedic posture mattress. Yeah, I won't put the link up here or in the link description below. So I'm going to probably put like what kind of pillow I sleep on, what kind of mattress I use, and that will help you to sleep better. Because sleep is very important. Now you see the importance of sleeping, right? So let's go to how can we improve our sleep quality, right? So to improve the sleep quality, avoid sleeping. What do you mean by avoid sleeping? When I said avoid sleeping in when you have had enough sleep. Make sure let's say you're required to, let me see, let's go back to the slide that says we need how many. Okay, let's go to this slide that says adults. Oops. Okay, adults. Why is it shrinking? Okay, here we go. So basically, we're talking about adults 18 and up. 18 years, you need 8 hours. So 7 to 8 hours of sleep, right? So with the 7 to 8 hours sleep, let me just go back. Sorry about that. So with 7 to 8 hours of sleep, we should be able to make sure that we don't overdo it, and make sure we don't sleep in more, and enough get your enough 7 to 8 hours sleep, and that's it. Wake up, and it's very important also to make sure that you sleep the same time, and also you sleep the same time each night, and also wake up the same time every morning. So that way it creates a routine, and you don't have to worry about oversleeping and stuff. And then if you sleep more, it will create the feeling of jet lag, and then it's going to triggers your mood and stuff. So you have to trigger the negative part of sleeping too much, and stress sleeping. So okay, all right. And more time outside. Spending more time outside is important, right? So what it does is, you'll be more active during the day, spend more time outside. Number one, you get fresh air, and it helps to rejuvenate your body. And when you exercise or you be active, it helps kind of like recharge your battery too. So, it's good, and it helps you to sleep later. So, easily fall asleep, right? And last but not least, is to reduce stress. What do you need to do to reduce the stress, So basically, as I always say, you can do exercise, therapy, or even other means like, I know exercise is difficult, but do something you like. Like, maybe call our friend and let's go walk or let's go shopping. Or window shopping, Window shopping in, not encouraging you to go shopping, but, spend money. But the thing is that if you go window shopping with somebody and then, number one, you can just, plan like next, maybe what you want to buy next. And also, you just, window shopping, you don't realize that you'll be walking more than you actually want to exercise. So, which is good. When you went out with somebody, hang out with your friends, and you guys talk and walk, and then you enjoy the fellowship and enjoy the socialization, and also you get the exercise, right? That's why I said that sometimes people say, exercise, I don't know, it takes discipline. So do something you like, call out your friend, right? And then, let's go shopping or do something, let's go for a walk at the boardwalk or something, or let's take a stroll down the beach, that'd be fun. Then you can go pick shells, seashells, but seashell. Okay, so go pick out shells and stuff. And some people don't like exercise. Let's go bicycling, stroll around. Like in New York City, you can just go out and rent a bike and then just stroll around town. Up and down, up down Avenue, up down Fairfield Avenue, window shopping. Do some riding exercise that you don't even know you're exercising. So instead of like taking the subway, maybe you just rent the bike and then you ride from downtown to uptown or whatever. When I was living in the city, that's what I do. I don't rent a bike, but I ride the bike. So me and my wife will be like, I'll be riding and then she will be sitting on a bar, with the bike. I have a bike with a bar in the middle, so she sit in a bar and it will be riding down. It's kind of fun when you're younger, you do that, so it's kind of fun, right? So or just basically, some of my friends they live in Seattle, in the backyard there's stream, Seattle, yeah. So she have a stream, right? She do gardening and then she go look for the salmon. It was I think when she did the video one time, she's like, oh, salmon swimming up, and like she was showing us the salmon and everything. So it's pretty cool, Actually, I'm intrigued by anything with water, like waterfall, stream, or ocean, or river. Yeah, every time I see water, I get excited, I get happy, and it helps relaxes the brain, So yeah, do something that you like. So it will help reduce the stress. Can exercise. If you don't like exercise, then do something else. Go play racquetball, tennis ball, or just play badminton. What do you play there? Oh, you guys up in Canada can play field hockey. Yeah. So, and ice hockey too, I believe. Yeah. So you can do a lot of stuff that will help reduce stress. Read a book will be that will be great. Okay. All right. So basically, we went through like why we need sleep, why sleep is so important, and what are the stages of sleep. So and then how we can improve our sleep quality. So hopefully this helps. And also if you have any question, just put in the chat. If you're watching this after the fact, just put down after the live, just put the question in the chat and I will be happy to answer it. Meanwhile, now we're going to go to the live chat here and see what we have here. Many mosquitoes. We have also weight. Okay. Oh, because of the diabetic, right? We're talking about, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. Also weight. Okay. Is one of big reason. Okay. Pocket talking about the dent in the mattress. Okay. And more time. Yeah, spend more time in the sun. Yeah, what you need is get more vitamin D and is free out in the sun. So, and since summer is coming up, but you should get on a bike. Yeah, I have a bike, and the thing is now where I live here has all like kind of like mountainous. You go up the slope, down the slope, kind. So I have a what do you call it? I have a non-gear bike, or it's like non-brake bike. I forgot what's the name of that. It's a big bicycle. It's they call it cruiser. So you can only stop with the leg brakes. So it's tough. I tried it a couple of times. I rather, because it's so hilly here, I rather walk. It's much better to walk than to ride a bike. Yeah, but just that no, because a couple of weeks ago I was doing fine, but another couple of weeks ago it was like raining the whole week. Then that's messed up my schedule, and now I have to re-push myself back to the schedule. And probably it's summer is coming up, so the pool is going to open Memorial Day weekend, which is like next week. So I'll be doing a lot of swimming. So when the pool's open, I do at least 1 hour of swimming every day. So it helps to get rid of all the aches and pains, and also get me back into the exercise mode. Yep. And you get sun right away. Yep. She's not being active. Okay. Who's not being active? She's not biking. Yeah, I will. Who's not biking? You're talking about your friend, or? Okay. All right. Yeah. So basically, swimming is very good too. Swimming is help you get total body exercise, and also you put less stress on your body. So which is good. If you have joints problem, aches here and there, swimming is the best exercise. And if you can do stretches and exercise in the pool, it's much better, because number one, it's not putting too much pressure on the joints, and the effect is much better because you just moving against the water instead of like hard pressure, compared to stretching or working out on the ground. So yes. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and appreciate you being here, spending time with us. And of course, if you like this episode, if you like this stream, share with the people that that might need help or might be able to benefit from that. And if you like to support our channel, don't forget to go to buymeacoffee.com/Winston Woon, and you can support us through there, or you can always go to our merchandise store, check out our t-shirts, and support us through that way. Okay. And also, last but not least, you can always click on the super thanks there and support us that way. Okay? Alright, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to stay stress-free by changing one habit at a time, and no stress zone. Okay, let me just click on here, see. That's not a good buy for you. No, oops. Okay. That's where am I? Okay. That's not a good buy for you. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it's all one way, one gear, and it's tough because it's like a cruiser is like, cruiser, you can do that at the beach or flat road, not like up and down slopey area like where I'm here now. But I go down to the gym to ride the bike too, so it's like, oh, my wife, yeah. Yeah, my wife doesn't like biking, but she likes to roll, so I have to push her back to rolling, doing the rolling. So next time when we go to a lake or something, she can do the boarding with her. Sit on the handlebar. Oh, okay. Oh, that's one you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, this was a long time ago, and when we were young, so it's like, we have the handlebar there, sit there. Not the handlebar, the between the handle and the seat, there's a bar in the middle. So, that's where she sits. So, yeah. But that was when we were young, so we do that all the time when we were in the city. But now we move out of the city a little bit. We don't bicycle here. We have to have a car. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you in the next video. Let's go. All right. Don't forget, you can contact us, connect with us at Stress Out Stress Free on Facebook, Stress Out Stress Free in Instagram, and Vincent Woon at Twitter, and also in LinkedIn, Vincent Woon. Yep. All right. Don't forget to check out these videos here, and I see you in the next video.